how are you? This is Cecilia Vargas. I run the office of Houston with People Helping People, and I want to give you the formal welcome to the #1 company that is leading the entire industry, not only when it comes down to life insurance, but we're the #1 company that is bringing aboard the most people that are changing from being employees to becoming entrepreneurs. So today what you're going to be learning is more about how can you move up in the company and how can this be a career where you can actually establish your own business within a business, so your own company within a company. So let me tell you a little bit about the system. And it's extremely important, by the way, that even though you're going to be watching this video, for you to book an appointment with the person that introduced you to the company so they can explain you in detail how to move up in the company and for them to help you with your business plan. So let's get right into it. We have a system, and this is what makes us extremely successful in the company. This is our system flow. So basically, the name of the game, or if you like sports, that everybody likes sports, right? So when you think about in basketball, we have the name of the game, how you know that you won is who scores the most points. So for us here in the company, how you know that you won the game is by you becoming marketing director. When you become marketing director in the company, it's so important because this is a 7-figure income position where you can really make millions of dollars. You're able to be part owner of the company, and also you get the chance to branch out and open your own office. Now, the most important thing of all is that you are going to be able to get trained and coached by higher leadership in the company, by senior vice presidents, and if you're really lucky, by the owner and the founder of People Helping People, Patrick Bet-David himself. But everything starts when you become marketing director. So that's how you know that you won the game. Now, how do you score points? Is by you checking the boxes one by one. And today, what we're gonna spend the most time on is talking about the first month. What are the goals? There's 3 main goals that you're gonna have on the first month, and we're gonna talk about them. Now, I want you to think about the culture of this team and the culture of the company in general. Is the culture more like coach and the professional athlete? And the reason why we like to think about this way is because we know that we constantly are attracting more talent, better talent, and we are looking for those people that are going to be the high performing athletes of the insurance industry. Who makes more money? The high performing athlete or the coach? Obviously the high performing athlete. And the reason why we like to think about our culture that way is because we believe that we're constantly attracting better talent. As we improve and we get better as a company and as a team, we're attracting more talent, better talent, and we want to find you. We want to help you to become that high performing athlete in this industry. We're expecting for you to make more money than the person that brought you on board. We're expecting for you to do even better than the person that just came on board a few weeks ago or a few months ago. So let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about the main 3 goals that we have in the company for you on your first month. So the first month, we need to get you #1 license. Why do we need to get your license? Because unless you're licensed, you're not going to be able to perceive commissions, and of course you want to make money as fast as possible. Majority of people pass their license within their first week or 2. If you study, you're going to pass the test. You need to meet with the licensing manager of your office. Make sure that you reach out to him. The next step, or the #2 goal, is for you to complete 10 field training. Field training is like this. It's very simple. It's actual training in the real life. So the way that it works is that you are going to be with a certified trainer going to one of your family members' house. So for example, it might be your mom and your dad. It might be your best friend and their spouse. And you're going to be going with a certified trainer to their house. You sit down at the kitchen table, and the certified trainer is going to do the presentation so you can learn and you can take notes. Now the third goal, and by the way, you want to do both, because once you're licensed and you're trained, you're able to become a certified trainer of your office, and now you're gonna be taking on appointments. Now, the third goal is for you to move up in the company. When you start with the company, you're gonna start as a trainee working with us, and that's basically, yeah, you took a sales position with the company. But how you move up is you moving up to associate, field associate, or director. And today I'm going to spend the most time explaining you that part. So let's jump right into it, and we're going to look at the back of this chart. Now, talking about how to move up in the company, when you first start with PHP, as I was saying, you start on a 30% contract. And what this basically means is that you are going to be doing sales with us. So I want you to think about this example. Do you remember seeing this? This means that if you were to find a client that wanted to buy a policy of $250 a month, a life insurance policy, and that what they're paying monthly is $250, this is how you will get paid. You will get paid like this: 250 times 12, 3,000. If you're at 30%, you make $900. Now, if you would have been at 40%, you would have made $1,200. So the $1 million question is, how do you move up from being at 30% all the way to 40%? And here's what the company figured out very early. So we have the most successful business when it comes down to bringing a new person on board, somebody like you that is not licensed, and for you to get licensed and to get paid as fast as possible. Now, the main issue that the industry has right now is that you're able to get licensed, and without training, they assign you a license and you're able to make sales without even having the training. So if you don't have the training, what are the odds of you being able to go and make sales? So what we figured out with the company is that we say this: if while you're getting your license, even though you're not licensed, how can we compensate the fact that you are getting results in the company? So what we did is we have a promotion, a guideline. In your first 30 days, when you come on board, if you bring 3 business partners on board, that now they become members of your team. What this means is 3 friends of yours, 3 acquaintances, 3 family members that they're actually interested in learning more about the career, and they're going to invest $150 with PHP and going through their licensing process, and you refer 3 clients to the agency. I said refer because since you're not licensed, you won't be able to do the sales on your own. A certified licensed trainer is going to be doing the sales on your behalf. So if you do that, the company is not able to pay you a commission. But what the company is able to do is that they're going to move you up on a percentage of contract. Now you're going to be at 40%. And it doesn't matter what you do in the future. If you work more, you're going to be able to earn more and move up in the company. But they will never bring you down of that contract. So basically what it means is that 250 times 12 is 3,000. You're at 40%, you will make $1,200. We call that position associate. And for us in our team, that is the most important position when you become an associate, because the reason is now you're an official business owner with PHP. When you think about it, before that, you're not able to perceive an override. You're not able to build a passive income. This is the moment when you're able to start building a passive income with PHP. This is the moment where you're able to perceive a spread in between what is your contract and the newest person that you bring on board. Now, let me explain you that in detail. Let's say, so do you remember you brought 3 business partners on board, right? So those 3 business partners that you brought on board, let's say one of them went and got licensed. And when this friend of yours got licensed, they went and they make a sale. So now that they make a sale, what is going to happen is that they're going to get paid, if we use the same example, 250 times 12, 3,000. How much money they make? They make $900. Now you, because you became an associate on your first month in business, what happens is that you are going to make the difference between the 40% and the 30%, which is 10%. So 10% of $3,000, that is $300. Now, if you brought 3 business partners on board and each of them generates you an extra $300, that is $900 of passive income that you're building, and you were not even there. Now, I want you to think about this. You build a passive income with $900 plus the $1,200 that you make on that sale that you made before. That is an extra $2,000 on average that you're earning on a part-time income, and you're building a business, you're building an agency. Now, I was very surprised when I saw this because I didn't come from a business background. My family has always worked for somebody else. I was an architect, my dad is a doctor, My sister is a lawyer. We have all type of professions in my family, but nobody ever has owned a business before. Now, when I explain this to a business owner person, they always understand passive income and override. But for me, this was like, this is kind of sketchy. This is kind of iffy. Like, I don't understand. Why are you gonna be making money off of people? That is wrong. That's what I told the person that brought me on board. Until I understood that this business transaction happened in all business in America today, in all businesses around the world. There's the person that is making the sales, is gonna get a contract and a commission, and then there's the manager that is gonna get a spread. Now, when I understood it even better is when I learned more about the industry, and I find out that there's other companies out there that their names are very well known, that what they do is they bring you on board at a certain contract, and then there's the broker that owns the firm. And these companies are companies like Allstate, State Farm, Farmers, New York Life. You come on board with them, and what they do is that you come as an agent, and if you ever want to become a broker, you have to branch out to a different office, and you now are starting from scratch. And now you even have to do an investment of paying all of this money. Some companies, they even charge $60,000 for you to buy a book of business. So I didn't have that kind of money. And here in PHP, all I have to do is invest $150 and get my promotion, and I am able to earn an override. That's unbelievable. So when I understood that, I took advantage of the promotion and guidelines. Now, the next step that you can do is you can become a field associate if you think a little bit bigger. And what this really means is that you bring 10 business partners on board and 10 clients. Now, this is not only you by yourself, but what this really means is that now you start playing this sport as a team. You're not playing an individual sport anymore. So remember those 3 business partners that you brought on board? So let's say that one of them goes and also get their associate promotion. So basically, you now have 6. So that way, all together with your team, if you build a small agency of 10 agents and you refer 10 agents, you together, all you and your team refer 10 clients to the agency, now you're going to be at a 50% contract. And now the commission is $1,500 versus $1,200, and the potential of override is 20% on this example. So $600 versus only $300. And if you have 10 agents that each of them generate you $600, that is $6,000 that you could be earning on a part-time basis, on a passive income. You were not even there when all of these sales were happening. Now, this position, we call it field associate, and this, I will say, is the most elite position that you're gonna be earning. Like, we always say that at a field associate level, what that really means is that now you're getting coached by the marketing director of the office. We have different meetings that you're able to attend. One of them is our meeting after the meeting every Tuesday night when you come to the trainings, and the other one is on Saturday mornings. You're gonna be able to be part of the captain meetings at 8 a.m. in the morning. So you definitely want to become field associate and be coached by the marketing director of the office. In this case, it's my husband, Rodolfo Vargas. You're going to be able to be coached by him. And what is extremely important about that is that Rodolfo has made millions of dollars in this industry. He's $1 million earner now with PHP. And he's going to be teaching you how to build a team and how you can actually do the same the way that he did it. So the next position, we call it director. And the director position, the way that it works is that is you and your team bring 25 business partners and 25 sales that you refer to the agency. And now you will be at a 60% contract. So what that really means is that instead of you earning the $900 at 30%, you're earning $1,800. And your potential of override is 30% of this example, so $900. And if you have 25 agents that each of them generate you $900, that is $22,000, $500 of potential of income that you earn. And this is real income that people across the nation are earning at a director contract on a monthly basis. So what is important about this, of the director promotion, is that if you help one of your associates to become field associate, they're gonna help you move up. So if your new team members win, you win. So if you help your new people win, you're gonna win too. So guess what it is all about? It's about playing as a team. It's about all caring about each other. And this position is very important because at this point, If you become director, when you become director with PHP on your first 30 days, what really happens is that now you're gonna be coached by the head coach, that is basically the SMD of your office, the senior vice president of your office, and it doesn't matter who you got started with. This person now is seeing you as the next marketing director of the company. You're the next in line to become marketing director. The company itself has their eyes on you. Patrick Bet-David himself, the founder of PHP, knows you by name because now he sees that you're the next in line to become marketing director. This is a very special position to be in when you do it on your first 30 days. And let me tell you, in the Houston office, we have a lot of experience on helping you get there, even when you think that is not possible. And my question to you today will be, whether you see yourself being a director, a field associate, or an associate, what is important here is bringing your first 3 business partners on board. You bring your first 3 business partners on board, what is gonna happen is that you're gonna be able to put yourself in the position for them to move up so they can help you move up in the company. If you help them win, everybody wins. Now, let me explain you. We have 2 types of people that come on board in PHP. We have, we like to call it person A, and we have person B. Person A, the first month, says this: look, Ceci, I understand these promotional guidelines are awesome, but all I'm gonna do is go ahead and get licensed my first month. And that is great. But what is gonna happen is that the second month, person A, let's say that they go and make a sale of $3,000, they're gonna get paid 30% contract of that, so that is $900. And if this is you, and now you finally make money, right? And you're excited, and the person is like, man, I finally make money. And this is usually what happens. Then they go, they share with the family member, and they say, hey, you know, best friend, look, I got paid $900. And now your best friend believes that you can make money with this business. So they come on board, and they say, look, I also wanna do the same thing you did. And guess what the answer is? You waited to get licensed. So your friend is not waiting to get licensed in order for them to do anything. So basically, this team is waiting on person A. Now, let me tell you who you want to be. We have person B. And the marketing directors that we have in with the people, the marketing directors that are breaking records, what they did was that they were person B. They went ahead and they became directors on their first 30 days, whether they were licensed or not. So what they did is this: the first month they said, okay, I'm gonna get licensed. And in this example, let's say that minimum you say, I'm gonna go get my 10 and 10. I'm gonna get my field associate promotion. So on the second month, you have potential of 10 business partners that each of them generate you a sale that you make of $3,000. That is $30,000. If you're a 50% contract, you can earn $15,000. And that is why you're gonna hear over and over again stories all over the office. When you come to our office, you're gonna hear stories of people that they made $10,000 on their first week being licensed, $15,000 on their first week being licensed, and the reason being is because they got their promotion whether they were licensed or not. We have just think about it. If you go in the field and you see 25 sales being done, what are the odds of now you being able to do sales on your own? That's exactly what happened to these marketing directors that you see winning in the company and the marketing directors that you see winning in the office. Now, I want to give you a challenge because I'm looking for the people that are big thinkers. So if you're a big thinker and what you're thinking about is you want to go and break a record, let me tell you a record. What we're looking for. We're looking to find a crazy person that is going to come on board, and they're not going to only go do 25 business partners on their first month. They're going to go and do 50 business partners on their first month. They're gonna go see 50 sales being done, and they're gonna go be the fastest to marketing director and beat the record to marketing director. And the record to be marketing director right now is only at about over 70 days. So if you go and you do it in less than 70 days, that means that you are gonna be breaking that record, and that's making history. Your name goes in the history books. Let me tell you, you're coming on board from With the People. If you go and you do 50 recruits in your first month, everybody's gonna know who you are. Rodolfo is crazy, and he's gonna go promote you. He's gonna go give you awards, like the company is gonna put their eyes on you, and that's what you want, because this is about you building your story. So when your business partners come on board, they're duplicating what you're doing. Now let me finish with this. You see over here on your first month that says month number 1, graduate from Faster School. So what do you need to do to graduate from Faster School? Faster School, now you have the goals, right? You know what you need to do. It's 3 things. You need to get licensed, get your field trainings done, and get a promotion, move up in the company. Nothing is more important than the other one. You gotta go and hit those 3 goals on your first month with PHP in order for you to be extremely profitable on your first month. Now, what we wanna talk about today is about the action items. What do you need to go do next? What do you do right now? What you need to do right now is qualify for Faster School and go to Faster School. Faster School is a class that we teach only in our office, and is taught by the marketing director that is earning the most money at this point. So what we are going to be doing is a class that we teach, and it's a couple of hour class. You're gonna learn how to move up in the company. You're gonna learn our 23 different ways on how you get paid. You're gonna learn how to become an owner with PHP. You're gonna learn how to qualify for perks like cars, like traveling with PHP. You're gonna learn our proven system on how to get clients. So you definitely want to be on that class. Now you need to qualify for it, because the issue that we were having is that people were just wanted to go in the class, and they will get to the class without any qualifications, and they wouldn't understand the class. So here's what you're going to be doing. On your first week with PHP, these are items that you want to check off. The first one is meet your spouse. So you're going to be needing this page over here. You can ask the person that introduced you to the business to give you more information about it, and you're gonna need the marketing director to sign off on it. So meeting the spouse, why it's important for us to meet your spouse is because that's the person that is giving you support, that's the person that believes in you, and we want them to know what is it that you're going to be doing. We want them to know that they're important to us. So make sure that you book an appointment for the marketing director of the office to meet your spouse, and so we can build a relationship with you. We're very successful at bringing couples on board, and even if your spouse is not interested in doing something like this, believe me, we want them to come to our events. When we qualify you for trips, like if you're going to come to Cancun, your spouse is coming with you, so we're going to build a great relationship with them. Next one is business plan. We want you to go and watch this video from Patrick Bet-David, where he explains how to do a one-page business plan, and we're gonna have the link of the YouTube video attached to this video, so you can watch that business plan, and then we can meet with you so we can see what are your goals and your dreams, and we can help you attain them. The third item on the list is to build a top 25. Now, top 25 is very simple. It's you jogging down a list of 25 people that you know, that you think that they can either be a good referral source for possible clients, or that you think that they can be a good business partner for your agency. And who are we looking for? I want you to think about this. When you look at this list, we have 8 qualifications, like a profile. We have it here in the bottom, and we're looking for people that are above 25 years old. We're looking for people that are married, that have kids, that are homeowners, that have income, ambitious, dissatisfied, and business-minded. Now, what it is more important if you're looking for a business partner, we're 100% looking for couples. We're extremely successful at working with couples. So who do you know that probably Rodolfo and I remind you of? Who is that a couple that is cousin or is somebody that you know, period, that they are in their 30s, 35, and they are homeowners, they are ambitious, they're very driven. Who's those people? You want to put them on the list. And therefore, clients, the people that you want to be thinking about is who's the most influential people in your family, because they're going to be referring you other clients in the future. And that leads me into the next step. The next step is your field trainings. So your first week with PHP, and I will say very quickly, you want to go in the field. You want to see how a presentation is being done, so you can learn. And you can do it. You can do it a couple of things, but my advice to you is to book these 3 field trainings back to back, because you want to take the best trainer of the office. So if you want to take the most qualified trainer of the office, they only go on appointments that are back-to-back appointments. So one at 6 p.m., the other one at 7:30, and the other one at 9 p.m. around the same area, and they definitely have to be with husband and wife if they're married. There definitely have to be qualified appointments, meaning people that have jobs, husband and wife, they both are going to be there at appointment, and they need to be at the house of your friend or family member. Then the other item that you want to do too is bring 3 guests to the next training that we're going to be having, the next training that we're going to be hosting. And let me tell you this. If you're a person that you just want to get things, you want to just check off the list, you're going to go do 3 field trainings and bring 3 guests to the next meeting. If you're a person that is competitive, you're going to go do your first field trainings that you do. You're going to go do 5 field trainings. You're going to bring 5 guests to the next meeting, something like that. Now, if you're competitive, if you're a very competitive person, here's what you're going to do. If you're very competitive, I'm not talking to everybody, I'm talking to you. If you're competitive, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go do not only 3 or 5 field trainings on your first week. You're going to go get out of the way 10 field trainings on your first week. You're going to not only bring 10 guests to your first meeting, your first training, but you're also going to probably put together a group at your house of 10 to 20 people. You're going to gather them, and you're going to have the marketing director of the office go and do the presentation for them at your house. And you're going to be thinking about not only doing 10 field trainings on your first month, you're going to be thinking about doing 40 field trainings on your first month, so you can be the best trainer that we can develop on this office. So the next step is a financial analysis, and I want you to think about it this way. Well, we're gonna fill out with you this form. So meet with the person that brought you on board to the company, and they'll fill out with you this form. We're gonna go with you through a budget. We're gonna go with you through reviewing if you're already saving for the future, if you're using the right vehicle, and especially we're gonna be looking if you already have life insurance. Because think about it, if you're gonna be telling other people to have life insurance, who do you think should have life insurance first? Of course, yourself. Now, Rodolfo and I have tons of life insurance, and you can see this guy over here, this robot in my background. Those policies over there, they're not delivery policies. Those policies over there are our full portfolio of policies, annuities that we have with Rodolfo. So we fully believe in life insurance. We're fully protected. So you want to be able to do the same. What is special to us is that we started with only being insured for $100,000 on a permanent life insurance, and now we have millions of dollars of life insurance because we believe in life insurance. We save our money in annuities, in life insurance. That's where we put our money, and you want to be the same example. This industry has been amazing to us because we not only make great money, but we know where to put our money, and it's been amazing. In the last 6 years I've been with the company, in the last 7 years, going from barely starting a policy, a permanent policy with $100,000 of life insurance, putting about $200 a month away, to now we're putting thousands of dollars monthly into our life insurance, and we're saving money, and we're insured for millions of dollars. So whether something happened to us or not, we are insured. We have peace of mind because our family is protected. So if something were to happen to me, my family is protected. If something happened to Rodolfo, our family is protected. So the next step is a life class. That is you meeting with the licensing manager of the office for them to give you the steps on what it takes for you to get licensed. And then the last step over here is big event. Now that's my favorite tool. The company's job is to put the tools necessary for you to succeed. And big event is the best tool that we have. It's a convention that we have only once a year, where you're gonna get 6 months worth of training in only 3 days. And I want you to think about this. You're not only going to be getting training from the guest speakers that we bring to the convention, which usually these guest speakers charge hundreds of thousands of dollars an hour to go and give this training, and you're only going to invest $200 or a couple of $100, $200, $300 on going to this convention. But what it is amazing about it is that the brokers themselves are going to go train you. And when they go train you, when they give these trainings, these are people that they have succeed in this industry and gonna teach you how to succeed. We have people in the company that they make over $100,000 a month, and they're gonna teach you how they did that. So imagine, that means that a week they're earning an average of $25,000, and they shut down their operations for them to go teach you. So if they invest that time, why shouldn't you invest your time on going to the next convention? So it's extremely important for you to book your convention. So we need to give you that information as soon as possible. And then now, if you're very competitive, this is going to be important to you, the sprint award item. This means that you check these boxes, you check them on your first week. And that is if you just want to get things done. If you're kind of competitive, you're going to get it done within 3 days. If you want to be number one, you're going to be getting it within hours. After you finish watching this video, you're going to call the person that brought you on board, and you're going to be like, I need to meet with you as soon as possible because I want to check these items. I want to check these boxes. I want to qualify for my faster school. I want to go for my 50-50. I want to have guests in my house. I have 20 guests that want to come to my house. I'm going to have 10 guests in my first meeting. You're going to do all of that because at the end, what you want to make sure is that you're winning for your family. And our job is to put you in a position for you to start winning in this industry, for you to see results. Now, trust me, we're very good at what we do. You go and do your first week within hours. You go and run for your promotion, for your director promotion. On your first month, you're gonna be making a great income. Within months, you're gonna be able to become a marketing director. And I am looking forward for that to be your story, for you to become part owner of PHP, for you to go make millions of dollars with PHP. And not only for you to make the money, but for you to change people's life by protecting their families, for you to change people's life by teaching them how to become entrepreneurs, and for you to affect many. So not only your life can change, but their life can change. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And this is Celia Vargas. I look forward to meeting you in person.